Hey everyone, Morgan here. So if this passing of the new stimulus bill hasn't taught you that the government doesn't care about you, I'm not really sure what will show you that the government doesn't give two craps about you. And I normally don't speak this way. I'm normally very positive, which is why I want you to understand that nobody but you cares about you. Not the government, not Trump, not Biden, nobody. I am very anti-big government, and this government has got too big for its britches, quite frankly. A lot of people think that I'm very pro one side or the other. I'm not. I hate all government. Nobody is out for your best interest, period. Not Trump, not Biden, not any politician. No politicians are in their position to help you. They're in it to help themselves. Unfortunately, they've lost the sight of government, which is to help the people, to be a voice for the people, but they're not. We can learn from this, okay? We can learn and be understanding that the government, frankly, nobody cares about you as much as you're going to care about you and your family. So what can we do about this? What can we do about the fact that nobody cares about our best interest but us? We need to be as self-sufficient as absolute possible. And this means a few things. Grow your own food, even if it's microgreens or some container gardens on your balcony, sprouting, getting a little arrow garden, whatever the case may be. Start growing some of your own food and being a little more self-sufficient that way. And also, in addition to growing your own food, look into local farmers. I've talked about this lots of times. There are ways to look for local farms. Just go online. That's one really great way to do it. Go to Facebook, see if there's anybody selling local stuff. If there's a farmer's market in your area, go to those farmers market. They're still in our area, but I know they're not in a lot of areas. Find local farms in your area to start sourcing locally. And as always, along with the same line of growing your own food, continue to store food and water. Right now, or just in general, during times where there is an abundance of things at the store, and even though there are still some shortages at the store, there is an abundance still of many items. So get those items and start storing the food and water. Make your own food buckets, store them in Mylar bags, store the canned foods, just store water, store these things so that you're as self-sufficient as possible. Next one is going to be increasing your self-defense. This has been a huge year for gun sales, which is fantastic, but I don't want you to just buy a gun. I want you to go get training as well. I'm going to be offering some training here in the Arizona area for firearm training. So if you are in this area, please sign up for my newsletter or my website at roguepreparedness.com, and I'll announce classes there. But please, whatever you do, wherever you live, get training, whether it's with a firearm, hand to hand, knife, whatever, it doesn't matter. Go increase your self-defense. And also that includes your home defense as well, with cameras, motion lights, sensors, making it difficult for people to access you, your home, your stuff, whatever. Make it difficult. Make yourself and your home and your family and everything a hard target. The next one's going to be get out of debt and stay out of debt. I know everybody wants to think that, our society is coming to a collapse anytime and money's going to be worthless. Unfortunately, don't wait for society to collapse in order for you to get out of debt or to have your debt somehow magically abolished. Get out of debt now. Have the freedom where you are not tied to anybody's debt, where you're not having to constantly pay money out of your pocket for debt that you could be paying cash for other things, right? So do your best to get out of debt and then stay out of debt. All right, so how do you get out of debt, right? One of the best ways to bring in extra money to get out of debt or for preps or whatever is to start finding side hustles. Those side hustles could be anything. Delivery right now is still huge. If you have a vehicle or have access to a vehicle, start delivering food, delivering groceries, delivering whatever. People are still, that's still a really good industry. I think that's going to be a good industry for a long time. People love things delivered to their house, right? So also there's a lot of online opportunities. You can make stuff and sell it on Etsy or eBay. You know, start selling some stuff around your house that you maybe don't need anymore. Just start, you know, looking at your skills and your goods and start bringing in some extra money. And in addition to, you know, bringing in that extra money, you can possibly save that extra money so that you have cash on hand. You can put it towards preps, start saving money so that if you're ever without a job, which a lot of people have been and still are going to be, I think that, you know, people are still going to be without steady incomes for a while. There are jobs out there and some economies are booming in some places, but in other places they are still very difficult. So look for online opportunities. And save money, okay? Just save, like if it's $5 here and there, that's better than nothing, okay? That $5 could have helped you, you know, go get some bread and milk one day, right? Increase your skills. Go learn skills, read books, learn skills. This is the time to start reading more about skills that are maybe a little more primitive, you know, like they're more skill based, as in, you know, I'm gonna go, you know, work on my physical fitness. That's skill based, absolutely. I'm going to you know, go learn primitive skills. I'm going to go learn wild foraging. I'm going to go learn how to hunt. I'm going to go learn how to fish. I'm going to go learn how to fix electronical items. You know, I'm going to go learn how to fix my car. These are skills that will help us, not just us, but it could help other people, as in you could use these skills to barter and trade, okay? So build your skill set, increase those skills, okay? And if you have the ability to acquire certain assets that can help you for trade and barter, or just help you yourself in general, such as tools, you know, acquiring, you know, heavy machinery like tractors and things like that, even just like a little cart, like a little pull behind cart, a wheelbarrow, stuff like that. Those are assets that maybe some people don't have. You know, hey, I need that wheelbarrow. You know, a lot of people may need just general things like water purification and things like that. So you just want to make sure that you are also acquiring certain things that maybe other people might need. They come to you for, you know, that saw that they can't afford, but they want to use from you. Well, what can they offer you in return? You know what I mean? Nobody but you cares about you. So please increase your preparedness. Some of these things cost little to no money, like learning knowledge, increasing your skills. Some of these things cost little to no money, and all you have to do is take a trip to your backyard or to the local park. Find the time to make these things work. If you are serious about being as self-reliant as possible, not having to rely on the change that the government throws at you every once in a while, it's empowering. And then, of course, just try to think about ways to get off the grid. You know, try to get like a solar generator, solar panels, things like that, to where you can try to get off the grid a little bit. Alternative energy is definitely something that everybody should be looking into a great deal this year and much more in the future, to try to get off that grid and be as self-reliant as you possibly can, you know, for your energy needs. But also understanding, you know, what exactly do I need to power? Do I just need to power my freezer because I have a bunch of stuff in there? Then start looking into power needs for just that, and then work with everything else, right? All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Any other ideas or suggestions? I'm sure there's a ton of things that we could be doing to be more self-reliant. But these are just some easy ways that I think everybody can do, okay? Thank you all so much for watching Conquer Tomorrow by Preparing Today. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.